Good morning or afternoon. I'm just that used to saying good morning to you. So every time I say good morning, just pretend I'm saying good afternoon because we know how it's going to go. But good afternoon anyway, everyone. I'm a couple of minutes early. What do you make of that? A few minutes early, my goodness. There we go, live chat and everything. I'm off to a good start today. Hold on, it's only my eye. Do you know what? We've had weird weather today. 1 minute it's been beautiful sunshine. In fact, I was outside standing, breathing in some fresh air. And then the next thing we've had snow and we've had hailstorms and we've had thunder snow. We've had today. So I hope everybody's doing good this afternoon. It's going to come down again. It's going to come down. There's my sweet sky. There's my beautiful sky. Good afternoon, sweet sky. How are you? I hope you're doing good this afternoon. I hope you're doing good. Randy, good afternoon to you and happy Saturday. I've got my flavouring right here. Do you know, and it's decent flavouring because the Russian flavouring that I've got in here is actually brewed in St. Petersburg in Russia. So I'm feeling I'm going to feel a bit Russian. Hold on. It's good stuff. Although the Russians like to drink it straight, kind of like the Scots with their whiskey, don't they? Russia's all for the Russian flavouring. Yeah, so I'm telling you, it was battering down, and it was quite big hailstones as well. I'm always happy to see you, Sky. I'm always happy to see all of you in the chat. Do you know what I was thinking about? What I'm going to talk about? And I was thinking bizarre games that you've maybe had to do on holiday. For example, when me and my ex-husband, we weren't even married at the time. Good morning to you, or afternoon. I can't help myself saying that. Good afternoon. When me and the ex-husband, it was Yugoslavia at the time, right? And the entertainment was only in the hotel at night. That's all entertainment you got was in the hotel. Thank you, sweet M. Thank you very much. Jenny, good afternoon, my sweet, gorgeous Jenny. Good afternoon. Lucy, good afternoon to you. I hope you're doing good, Lucy. Yeah, so me and the ex-husband, we were in the hotel and had a bit of a show every night. Like there were people playing guitars and stuff like this was all going on. And they came out with this bizarre game that we all play because we're all half caught anyway. Katie, good afternoon or good morning in beautiful Montana. There was this bizarre game that they decided to do. We just went along with it. What they'd done was every lady in the place had to give one shoe, take one shoe off, right? Take your shoe off. And away they went with your shoe. And all the ladies in the hotel, all their shoes all went into this big sack, right? And it was like 1, 2, 3, and then the men had to run to this sack and try and find the wife's shoe, right? But see, the men were that drunk. See, by the time they got to the sack, they forgot what shoes the wife was wearing. So I'm pretty sure my ex-husband came up with somebody's flip-flop or something. But that's not my shoe. Take it back. That's the shoe you're looking. What a crazy game. Well, we didn't win because I don't remember that, but that was bizarre. Paprika, good morning and good afternoon to you. That was a weird game. Who thought of that? We'll take all the ladies' shoes and put it all in a big sack. Anyway, they played that pretty late at night, so we were all pretty far gone. So the men were running about, falling about and stuff. It was good fun, but I'm going to need to put my fan on. Hot flushing. Yes, Lucy, that's the kind of game it was. I was expecting them to bring out the shovel, it's either a shovel or a broom, And it's usually in Ibiza and places. The place that we went for a honeymoon, it was it Magaluf? It was Kavos in Greece. And what they done was they put a broomstick on your head and you put it down and you run round the broomstick and you keep your head on the broomstick like that. And then somebody's sitting in a deck chair and then you go. But by that point, you're not how when you were a wee, you used to twirl round and round and then you would get dizzy and go, oh, look, I'm drunk and fall down. That's a game to play. I'm thinking about all these games we're going to have in the castle. I think we should have these games. Somebody needs to be the game planner. Somebody needs to be planning the games. Oh, Jenny, yeah, it's Mother's Day tomorrow. Well, what I got my mum, I usually get her flowers, but just now they're out in their garden. They're doing a lot of things in their garden, right? And there's a bush in my mum's garden, and there's a wee robin that's nested inside this, right? So they put a fat ball out, and the wee robin's eating it. None other birds know about this. And I got my mum a wind chime for the garden. That's like a blue robin, though. It's a blue robin. And it's it's the dog's bed. That's what it is. It's the dog's bed. Unboxing. It's the doggy's bed. Right, Mikey. You think he'd get a sore throat, but he doesn't. He just keeps going. I'm trying to see how big this parcel is. My God, there's a lot of messing about in that man's vehicle. What the hell's he up to? I don't even know how to turn the camera around. What the hell did he eat in this StreamYard? I don't know. I was nearly removing myself from the stream. That's not. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to turn these round. Right, Mikey. Thank you, sweet Lucy. My blue hair, yes. Blueberry's blue. I'm blue. For goodness sake, see there. He's still in the back of his car.
I don't know what it is.
It's a delivery.
Well, it's like a taxi. It says people tires only.
Well,
Surely it is.
he's right outside our window.
I know, that's why I'm standing there.
And we should be getting the doggy's bed should be here.
Yeah, maybe it's
See if it's a big package. It's all go. I don't know what he's doing. That's that. Well, you can just wait there and see if it comes out with a big package. Or he's just maybe chose my driveway just to park his car. It's the tiniest package on earth. It's not the dog's package at all. It's a tiny Isn't that a disappointment? There's lovely Becca. Oh my goodness, Becca. I loved yesterday seeing your mum. Ah, Jenny, I know Mother's Day's not a bad day because I've got a feeling my children might break the rules, though. I think that's what's going on. It's just for you. Becca, I loved seeing you and your mum yesterday. That was, do you know, I had a big smile on my face. I've not seen the end of your video, though. I'll need to watch the end of it. But I seen that you had went to the charity place. But it was wonderful seeing you and your mum together. That really made my heart warm, so it did. Ooh, Sky. Yes. Have you seen the gorgeous places that are, I don't know if they're in Iceland or Finland or whatever, but it's like a ice igloo kind of thing that you go in. It's beautiful. That is a wonderful idea, Rebecca, for you and your mum to make a channel. I will definitely be subscribing to it if it's not one of your ones already. And I'm sure people will be showing love via a wee tip jar. If you've got your wee tip jar out, I'm sure people will be showing you some love. Ah, that's lovely, Lucy. So I've sent my mum this wee wind chime, which she should be getting just now, a wee wind chime for her garden. Because they love their garden as much as I love mine, sitting out. So wait till I get a little drink. Good afternoon. Now, I know I'm going to pronounce your name wrong, so please, please tell me how to pronounce it properly. No, I wouldn't be able to pronounce it. Sad. Oh. Miss O'Neill. I can't pronounce your name, and I don't want to say it wrong. I don't want to say it wrong. Oh, you're going to... Oh, Becca, that'll be excellent then, because I'll be there. I'll be there watching. Just make sure you've got some moderators, because I've seen that there was some trolls. And I don't think you're ever going to get rid of the trolls. It's the same everywhere, but the best way to deal with the trolls is just ignore them, Becca. Honest to God, just ignore them. I hope she does, Jenny. I hope she does. Oh, but let me just do my little thing here, because I just want to say thank you to the people that are in my little club. Thank you very much. Now, Caitlin isn't in the club as such, but she gives me a donation every month via PayPal. So thank you very much, sweet Caitlin, for that. It's very much appreciated. My sweet Valerie, thank you very much. Fives, like fives with an S. Fives? Am I saying it right? I hope I'm saying it right. I do apologise. I'm not very good at reading, and I wish I could do everybody's names right. Oh, Becca. Listen, Rebecca, you're going to get them. And that comment that particular one made the other day is disgusting. And I do believe in karma, Rebecca. I do believe in karma. And that'll come back to that particular. And I hate to use the word lady, because I don't know who says these kind of things to people. But God sees everything. Sive. Sive. Is that your name, Sive? Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to write that down, because I'm going to forget if you're in the chat again. I want to say it right. Sive. That's a beautiful name. I love Irish names. Right, where was it? Valerie, thank you very much. Lisa in Canada, thank you. Sweet Lisa in Canada. Jenny, my gorgeous Jenny, that's right. Look, isn't Jenny beautiful? Thank you, sweet Jenny. Celia that comes in, thank you, Celia. My M, my sweet M. She's not in, but I'm sending lots of love to my M. I love my M. Keely, my gorgeous, gorgeous Keely. Thank you, sweet Keely. Stacey, the sparkling star. That's a wonderful name. Oh, Sky. Thank you very much for that. Angela, thank you very much, sweet Angela. Sassy and sweet. Thank you, gorgeous Sassy and sweet. Lydia, thank you, beautiful Lydia. Joyce, my Joyce, thank you very much, sweet Joyce. Phoenix, thank you, Phoenix, very much. Sloth Queen, thank you very much. Vera, my gorgeous Vera, thank you very much. Ralph, thank you, Ralph. And Christy, thank you very much. Thank you to all of you that are in my little club. And remember, the more people in the club, the more naughty emojis I can make. Kajama, good afternoon to you, Kajama. I hope you're doing good, and I hope I'm doing your name right. Here, it's a miracle I can pronounce my own name. Yes, Becca, so just see people like that. Don't even let them into your brain. Don't even let them have your thoughts. Just say, I'm not even going to think about them. They're not going to take up any time in my head. I'm going to go on and do my own thing. Because quite frankly, Rebecca, I love watching you doing your diamond painting. And I love, oh, you see your makeup. Your makeup puts my makeup to shame. Your makeup room. And there's a lot of us out there that love your content, love your mum's content, all the rest of it. We might not agree with everything that that you like and stuff like that. But that's human people for you. That we can't all be the same, and we can have differences but still be friends. That's all I'm going to say on that. Oh, thank you, everybody. See, so wonderful. Do you know, yesterday I did have a bit of a cry yesterday, guys. Do you know, I was just talking about Greece. Greetings from lovely Greece. Do you know what I wanted to do when I was in Greece? There was these caves that are blue caves. Oh, we'd booked an excursion and we couldn't get going because it was too rocky. The water was too rocky, so we couldn't get going there. For Art Diaries, yes, I know you now and your wee doggies. Sometimes it's hard for me to picture a Facebook person and someone that's on YouTube. But no, I love your little doggies. Your doggies are beautiful. Yeah, so Becca, don't you listen to them. Don't let them have any kind of thing in your mind at all. So just see when they say something, just brush it off, and God will deal with it. God will deal with it. I believe that. It's just, I don't know, like, people just like to troll. I think that's some people's hobbies these days. They got up and they think, do you know what, I'm going to do some right trolling today. I can't wait to get on that computer. Just my fingers are going to be on fire trolling people. I do get them myself, Becca. I have been told I should have died myself and all that kind of stuff. So I'm talking through experience here. I get them as well, but do you know what I do? Block them and just ignore them and just put them out of my mind as much as I can and just get on with it. But I've had a write down a couple of days, and yesterday I done a bit of crying, but I'm glad I done a bit of crying because I feel better today. So I think sometimes when you're feeling like that, I'm going to sneeze. Is it away? It might be away. I might just sneeze. Sorry, I've not got COVID. Sometimes when you're feeling the way I've been feeling, if you have a cry, you kind of get the emotions out, don't you? And then you feel a bit better. So I done that. Yes, I had a wee bit of a cry yesterday, and I feel better today. Yes, Lucy. If you've not got anything nice, don't. And even like say somebody comes up to me and they've got a dress on that I really don't like, right? I really hate the dress. I don't like the dress at all. And they say, do you like my dress? And they seem happy that they love the dress, right? And I don't want to hurt their feelings by saying, your dress is horrible, right? And then again, I don't like lying about anything. So what I say is I find something on the dress that I do like, and I'll say, that's a beautiful cut. That's a gorgeous cut. Or, oh, I love the colour of it. Or I pick out something good about the dress. That's what I do. That's what people should do, I think. Oh, there's my Heather and Marshall, my two favourite ladies. Oh my goodness. See if I could be in the middle of Heather and Marshall and get a big squeeze for both of them. I would be happy. That would be me. I'd be happy. Hope that's not creepy for you, Heather and Marshall. Some strange Scottish lady in the middle of you when you're trying to have a wee cuddle and stuff like that. But that's just the way I feel today. I'm feeling better. Lexana. Hope I'm saying your name right, and it's a beautiful name. 6:15. What is it? It's 2:15 in the afternoon here. But you know what I've been watching? The spacewalk. They're up there now, the astronauts. They're up there now doing a spacewalk. I'm jealous. That's what I'm jealous. And jealousy is a sin as well, but it's not really jealousy. It's just I wish it was me. I would love to do it. That's what I wish for. I would love to have done that kind of thing. Good. I'm glad I didn't creep you out like Marshall said. You Heather, you need to unsubscribe to her. She's a bit weird. I've thought it for a while, but I think she's a bit weird. Pull the plug in her. For art, I do try and I do But as I say, if you've not got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But I don't like lying. So if someone was to come up to me with a new car and I didn't like the car and I thought, I wouldn't be driving that car. That car's not. Then I would, and they said, do you like my new car? And they're all excited. I would hate to make them feel bad. So I'd find something on the car that I did like. It's got big tyres, isn't it? It's got right big tyres, that car. That's going to be a safe car to drive. Something like that. How can people not be like that? I don't understand it. Some people take pleasure in being nasty, and that's horrible. Obviously, they weren't raised properly because we were never allowed to do anything like that when we were younger. That's when, and we were all the same. We were all the same. We didn't do anything like that when they were young. And respect for elders. That was another thing. By God, you wouldn't be saying anything nasty to your elders. This day and age, people are mugging their elders. I know, Sean, it's terrible. Here, I told you about that girl in prison. Cortonvale is the Scottish women's prison, right? There's documentaries on it. It's great for a laugh if you want a laugh. Going on to that because some of the stories are hilarious. Anyway, there's a girl called Kerry, and she's gay, right? But she's in it. She says herself that she's a butch lesbian. That she likes manly stuff and things like this, you know. And she dresses. She doesn't ever wear like pretty clothes. She always wears like a ranger's top and other stuff, and a baseball hat. I mean, she's a burly girl, and she was inside, and they were following her about. But somebody was in that, a young girl was in that had mugged a granny in the street, and all this wee granny had was £5 on her. That's all she had, and they stole £5 off this wee granny. And I think she pushed her down or something like that. The wee granny was bruised and stuff like that. Anyway, she gets banged up in Cortonvale, and the rest of the prisoners get word that there's a granny basher, they call them here in Glasgow, a granny basher, right? You don't want that. You don't want granny bashers. So granny bashers and anybody that does anything bad with children, right? That's the worst you can get. That's worse. Right? That's worse than murdering somebody, really. You know, well, depending on who it is, but you know, the granny bashing and the kids thing, that doesn't fly. So they've got a CCTV footage going along the hallway in Cortonvale, and you see Big Kerry. She's leading about 20 troops behind her, and she's like this in the front. And the girls' cells here that does the granny bashing, and they're walking like that, and they pile into the cell, right? They pile into the cell, and they're in the cell for a minute and a half. That's all really they needed, and then you see them all piling out like that. And the girl had got beat up. The girl had got beat up. So Kerry gets pulled into the prison warden, not prison wardeners, the head of the prison, whatever he's called, gets called in there. And they show the CCTV footage you're piling in, and this lassie get beat up, and you're right there. And she was assaulted. How do you plead? And she says, not guilty. Not guilty. And I thought, Kerry's got bigger balls than a lot of guys I know. Not guilty. She's out there first like that. But here, see if he's want a laugh. Cortonvale, but you probably need the subtitles. You probably need them. Yes, I like to. That's what I do. I see to even my thumbs down person that comes in here. Look, they're back in the day. My thumbs down person. I'm not even on for 30 seconds now, and they've already hit that thumbs down button. That's dedication for you right there. That's what that is, and love. I believe there's love there as well, and I love you too, whoever's doing it. And anyway, YouTube like all that. It's analytics, isn't it? But I mean, that's my biggest fan right there. Heather, is that your way? Oh my goodness, Heather and Marshall. I love you very much and have a wonderful day, my beautiful ladies. I'm going to give you both a kiss. Oh, another chocolate. Here, listen, Sky, you're going to have your own business soon. And we'll all be asking, do you ship to the UK? Do you ship to here and there? I can see that happening. Sky's Bakery. Oh, here. I want a tart. Well, here. I want both kinds of tarts. I want a chocolate tart and a kind of human tart, if you know what I mean. They could come into the bungalow if you want. Come in. Lucy, thank you so much, sweet Lucy, for coming in, and thank you for being nice and everything like that. I love you very much, and have a wonderful Saturday and Sunday, because tomorrow I'll be busy. So I say it's Mother's Day tomorrow, but I'm still going to be doing my own thing, lounging in the bed and eating Chinese food, so that's not going to change. See, I wouldn't mind a tart or two. That's my pigeons got their fat balls now, so they'll all be down. They'll be a carry on. Yeah, so yeah, thank you. Thumbs up, y'all. Swatch. I'm sorry, I'm saying your name wrong. I know it, but good afternoon and thank you. Yes, Mother's Day tomorrow. See, when I had the last time I was in Florida, I went in May, and we already had Mother's Day here. And then when I went to Florida, it was Mother's Day there. Yeah, it's Mother's Day in May. So I had 2 Mother's Days. I was like, this is great. All I need now is 2 Christmases and 2 birthdays. Not that I want my age to go up, but just two lots of presents. Kimberly, good morning and good afternoon from Scotland. So I was just thinking about that this morning, about these games that you play when you're on holiday. I mean, there's some crackers. I mean, the shoe game, that was hilarious when you think about it. I mean, we were all drunk, but the one with the brush that they make you run around like that, the brush. Oh, here, there was another one. There was another one. And this was in Greece, and it was quite funny. And what happened was they had women blindfolded. No, was it men they had blindfolded or women? Right. It was men. They'd men blindfolded, right? And they had them kneeling down while they were blindfolded, and they were to put their lips out and kiss something, right? And they were all like, oh, and they would kiss something, they'd do that, and then when they took the blindfold off, a man was standing with his arm like that, and they had kissed the man's arm, right? So this game's going on, but the other contestants can see what's going on with this arm kissing game, right? That's going on and on and on. It gets to the very last guy, right? And no, it couldn't have been. They couldn't have been able to see it because this was a complete surprise, right? Anyway, the last guy kneels down and he's got his blindfold on and he leans out and he kisses something like that and he thinks it's going to be the arm. And when he opens up, the guy's got his trousers down a wee bit and looks at him like that as if he's kissed his bum. What kind of game? What kind of game is that? We were all laughing anyway. We were all laughing at it. I think my ex-husband was actually up. He was one of the ones that was blindfolded. I was like, whack him with a stick. Whack them with a stick. Is that not the game? Is it not whacking? No, that's just my imagination then. I'd have whacked him with a stick. That should be a game. Can you imagine that game? Whack your ex with a stick. We don't want to play that, wouldn't we? Although I got on well with my ex-husband, I wouldn't mind giving him a whacking with a stick. That's for driving away from me when I was over the cliff. Whack, whack. Yeah, the entertainment. I think it's just dodgy places I've been at the entertainment. As I say, the Greece place, that was just Party Central. Party Central. Antisocial Butterfly. What a beautiful name. Thank you very much and welcome to the chat. Yeah, we don't like to do that game, whack your ex with a stick. or poke them with it, something like that. I'd get a lot of feelings. It'd bring a lot of feelings out, and you'd feel a lot better. Although he'd probably want to whack me as well with a stick, and I probably deserve it. Truth be told. I'm trying to think of the other games. There was just weird stuff we used to play on holiday. But the shoe game, I was laughing this morning thinking about it. I was thinking, what kind of game's that? If all the women had to put a shoe in a bag and the men were all over half cut trying to find their wife's shoe. It was quite weird. Chandler, good afternoon to you, lovely Chandler. I hope you're doing good this afternoon. So say, I'm watching a spacewalk. That's what I'm watching. Let's see how they're getting on. Let's see how they're doing. My astronauts. I've decided to claim them for myself. I've decided to just claim the astronauts as mine. See, they're out there now. See, if you look up into the sky, all that's going on. All that's happening up there now. Do you know what, though? See, when I'm watching it, I'm watching it and I'm thinking to myself, I would freak out, by the way. I'd freak out if I was watching them doing their stuff and you just seen an alien in the background going, "Hi, Mum," or something like that, going like that, "Hello." I would freak out. Oh, that's good. That's good. You're doing good. Shona, that's a weird one as well. Punch buggy. Punch someone every time you see a Volkswagen Beetle. My God, your arm might be black and blue by the end of the night. Yes, I believe in aliens. I do believe in aliens. Very much so. But I keep waiting. When I'm watching the live feed for NASA, I keep watching. But do you know, see the chat? The chat's brutal at times because it's people saying the Earth is flat. The Earth is flat. I just sigh. I'm not even going to talk to you about flat Earth. Don't even speak to me now. You're not even worth my time typing the Earth is actually not flat. I'm not even worth it. Maria? Am I saying your name right? Maria. Good afternoon. Yes, SpaceX. I'll be watching SpaceX. That's. Oh my God! See, that's use. Oh my God! See, I would love to see it. I would love to see the launch. Every time I went to Florida, there wasn't a launch happening, and I was like, oh. And then they stopped the space shuttle altogether, so I never got to see a launch. Yes, flat when I'm drunk as well. Like, drunk and looking out the one eye, like, oh. Carrie, good afternoon to you, sweet Carrie. Yeah, but even that, and yesterday, well, actually, all week, really, I've been watching George Floyd. You know how George Floyd that got murdered. There's the jury trials happening just now. It's not the jury trial. Jury selection is happening just now on his the police officer's case. So I've been watching jury selection all week, and I've kind of turned into an expert now. Because see, when you're watching jury selection, right, that first of all the defence is questioning the might be juror about the Black Lives Matter movement and things like that. So he doesn't want to hear that your Black Lives Matter, or that you think that George Floyd was murdered. He doesn't want to hear anything like that. He wants to hear the cops are wonderful and they've got a bad job and all this kind of stuff, right? So if somebody comes on and says that they were part of the protest, they get struck straight away. They just get struck. But other ones that come on are all for the police department, right? And the defence is going, right, they're good. I'm keeping them. he's a keeper right now. Then he gets passed over to the state, right, who's saying that he was murdered and all this kind of thing, and Black Lives Matter, and it's been a long time coming, you know, police brutality, all this kind of stuff. So he's questioning the witness as well. So he'll question the witness, and because he knows this witness is good for the defence, he'll say, "I strike it." So that juror gets put out. So the only jury that they want is people that are definitely just like, I don't know, I don't know one way or the other. But how do you feel about this? I'm not sure. Well, I don't know. I don't know. That's who they want on the jury. They don't want people that have got any kind of feeling pro or against. They just want people that are like, I've not got a clue what you're talking about, Daisy. I don't know. So I've been watching that, right? And somebody's been up and I'm listening, I'm talking, and right away I'm like, strike. They're going to be struck. They're going to be struck. They're going to be struck for that. That's the reason. So I've kind of turned into an expert now. I'm actually thinking I'm not only just an astronaut, but I'm a kind of lawyer now. I know what I'm doing. Like, we're a lawyer. I know how to pick a jury. I know how to pick, but that trial's going to be on in the end of this month. It starts the trial. But see if you're interested in that, it's on Law and Crime. Law and Crime is a channel, and it's streamed every day, but it won't be at the weekend. It'll start again on Monday. Jury selection. You don't see the person, but you get to hear their voice and their answers and stuff like that. It was your birthday. How do I pronounce your name? Thaddeus. Am I saying your name right first? Thaddeus. Is that how you pronounce your name? Thank you very much for Art for coming in. Thank you, my lovely, for Art. Have a wonderful weekend. Thaddeus, am I saying your name right? See if I'm not, apologise, but I'm going to sing you happy birthday. And I need to know if I'm saying it right. Right, okay. So, no reply, but I'm going to sing it anyway. I'm wanting to sing it right. I'm going to sing it. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Thaddeus. Happy birthday to you. I've got pigeons on my window ledge. So that's what I've been watching, the jury selection. See, I can't even turn my... Would you want to see these pigeons? There's a lot of mating going on, guys. A lot of mating. A lot. Not with me. Unfortunately, not with me. But the wildlife's going crazy in Scotland right now. They're all going crazy. Pigeons were mating there earlier on my path. The squirrels during the week. There, I'm glad I said it right. So there, I like to sing happy birthday to you. Yeah, it's the city of Lamour right now. Oh, I wish I could see when I'm on this. I don't know how to turn the blooming thing round when I'm on Streamlabs or StreamYards, whatever it is. I'm tapping now. Can't stop it. Once you start tapping, you cannot stop. This is it. See, MD that's wanting to be an open an ASMR channel. See, once you start tapping, you cannot stop. No matter where you're, doctor's surgery, you tap. Hospitals, you still tap. Carrie, did I say good afternoon to you? I hope I did. I hope I did. So that's what I like to watch, these law programs. But the last one they done, I'll never forget, and it was Joe Guys, the guy's name was. See if, well, it's disturbing to say the least. He killed his parents in the most brutal way ever. Joe Guys. And he's sitting in the trial and he's got a visor on too, and he's just sitting like that. looking in the pictures, you know, autopsy pictures are flashing up, and he's just like that, smiling. That was difficult to listen to that. In fact, I said to my son, see, I don't know if I should say this right. The mother's head, let's say, was simmering. See, I've said it now. I've said it now. You'd think you know where the mum's head was. But I said to my son, please don't be simmering your mum's head. He says, I'll try not to, Mum. Eh? Ah, Carrie, see, my brain and everything. See, once I've said something, it's out of my mind and I forget. I'm just like that now. I think it's old age. I hope it's old age. But you know how sometimes you walk into the kitchen and you're like, I was in here for something important. I've no idea what I'm in here for. But see, because I've had cancer, I'm thinking it's there now. That's it. It's in my brain. It's only a matter of time before that happened. But apparently everybody's like that, so I'm all right. I'm okay. But I felt bad for a few days. But I'll tell you, see if you feel bad, put a wee sad movie on and have a cry, because I did it yesterday and I feel a lot better today. Just kind of getting all that feeling out. Jenny, I'm the same. That's what I do. That's what I'm like. And I'm saying to my mum, I'm talking to my mum and I'm going, Amanda, Sophie, I mean Peter, like that. And my mum will go, I know what you were talking about. And then she'll be saying something and she'll go, what is it I'm trying to say again? And I'm like, your dog, Susie. She's going, hi, that's it. Fraser, good afternoon to you. In fact, my mum last week was talking to me and I don't know, Poppy was doing something. And the next day when she Skyped me, she says, I was talking about, oh, Poppy was doing, she went, Poppy. She says, I kept thinking last night, what's Linda's dog's name again? She says, and I didn't want to ask you, she says, in case you thought, oh, my mum's, that's it now, my mum's away now. She says, but Poppy, it's Poppy. Yes, I've been like this many, many times. Many times I've been like this. Oh, Thaddeus, I hope it was a good day. It's a good day now that you're here, because this is a great chat in here and we like to love people, not in that kind of way though, but just it's a nice friendly chat, this, so it is. Sometimes we get a wee bit kind of in the gutter at times, but majority of times we're in the gutter. I can't lie, can I? See, I can't bare-face lie. I can't do it. Just can't. I can't do it. Let me see what my space people are doing. What are they up to? What a job that is, by the way. Oh my God. See, I'd love to be doing that right now. See, to think about them speeding around the earth. What is it? How fast is it again? It's either 15,000 or 17,000 miles an hour. Right, the space station, how many miles an hour? Yeah, there we go, 17,500. So the people up there are going at 17,500 miles an hour. Can you imagine that? Whew, that's how fast they're going. Look at me, I talk to you all the time and you are on my phone and I'll say, wait, I'll show you something. I'm looking for my phone and I'm thinking I'm on it. You're on the phone. You're on the phone, Linda, for God's sake. So anyway, guys, I think I'm going to go because I want to see what the astronauts are getting up to because I'm nosy like that. Would I go to Mars? I probably wouldn't at my age. I probably wouldn't at my age because I've got a family and all that kind of stuff. But back in my youth, before I had children and everything like that, I'd have probably said yes. But NASA never snatched me up. Oh, you get your shot yesterday. Well, I hope it feels better, but I think that's just your body fighting it, so that's a good thing. So thank you everybody for coming in. I hope you have a lovely Saturday and a lovely Sunday, and happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there. And I'll be back again on Monday to see you. So I'm going to give you all a big kiss, and we know how this kissing goes with it. I can never get it right. Hold on. I love you all. Bye.